you?
Good. So, and yourself? Good morning so far?
Yeah, good morning. Uh, Next week, nine. You, I can. I maybe I want to change the next week one day to Friday the morning the time. Change it to 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 9 to 10
So
for
you want to go early on Friday?
yeah. One to no Monday to Friday maybe early. Yeah.
All of it? Not just Friday?
No. Just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every next week, which is 5 days. Maybe
So
early.
you want so you want to do the early one. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can switch that. Um,
yeah. You
okay.
can, and you open the time. I go to the switch Monday
Yeah.
to Friday. 9 to 10
Okay.
for me. 9 to 10 for you. Just the for you is the
8 to
eight
9.
8 to 9. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I would have to change that. Let me look at it. Okay, so I need to book that part. Okay. Yeah, we can do that after the class so you can do it for lunchtime.
Okay.
Um,
The lunchtime, I eat the lunch. I go to switch. Yes, switch the time.
yeah, no problem. Okay.
Early,
Anyways,
yeah. Next
just
week.
gotta
Just one
yeah, I
day.
just gotta make sure that uh, I don't want to book too much time. That's all. So I just gotta make sure that no one else books the time.
Yeah.
Um, but anyways, yeah, we'll be good with that. I can switch that after the class. So let's see. Um, where's I saw it just a second ago. Where was it? Oh yeah, my bank. Uh, not good though. There's a story about my bank, but it's not a good story. Apparently, my bank is doing bad things. But let's find out. So CIBC, my bank, was fined $1.3 million for failing to comply with money laundering and terrorist financing rules. So basically, they failed to follow the government rules and they had to pay a bunch of money because they made a mistake or something. Okay.
Okay. C A B C.
So uh, let's start here. Go ahead.
Canada's financial intelligence
Intelligence.
intelligence agency say it has lifted a 1 million penalty against the CIBC for no compliance with money laundering and
Laundering.
under and tran- fi- financing
Financing measures. So basically, this is just saying that money laundering, that's like uh, illegal stuff like drugs and stuff, like they're not dealing with that, or terrorists, people who are bombing people, right? So I don't know what the rules are necessarily, but CIBC did not follow the rules. And so Canada's intelligence agency was like, hey, you have to pay this. Um, now, it's only 1.3, so I don't know if that was a big one or a small one because it is a bank. Banks always get these fees all the time, so I just don't know how much, but we'll find out.
The penalty is the second functional translation and reports analysis. Central of Canada has announced this week after RBC £5.4 million fine was published on Tuesday.
Yep. So I guess this is the second one. And it tells me if CIBC got 1.3, but RBC got 7.4, that tells me that CIBC didn't do that bad, but RBC did a lot worse. So both made problems with whatever the law was with the government, but RBC was bad and CIBC was bad, but not as bad.
The agency now asks the financial FinTrack says it imposed the pressure over the CIBC's financial failure to the submit a sub-pesos translation report there were glutes. The sub-pair it was reluctant to money landing over the terrorist activity and finalists to report information reluctant to large money transfer from the outside.
So again, I guess the rule is that you have to send in a report saying, hey, it says large, where does it say? Large money transfers. I don't know what that actually means for large money transfers. Is that $10,000 in one transfer? Is that 100,000 in one transfer? I don't know. It doesn't necessarily say. Maybe we'll see in the future. But essentially, there's some people or maybe some terrorists that are sending large money from Canada to maybe the Middle East or sending it to Asia or Africa or whatever to do bad things. And CIBC has done nothing to stop it. So they are, again, causing problems. And this is just saying, again, it's not just CIBC, it's also RBC. RBC did the problem too.
Fanatical threats to the painful money
Linked.
To the
Illicit
activities by the transcoding, shifting 12 million of the places of information each year from back. It shows companies, money, saves, business, and others.
Okay. So essentially saying that FinTrack is the part of the government that looks through all of the bank information, making sure there's nothing illegal happening, right? No drug dealers, no terrorists, no weapons deals, no, again, anything illegal for money services. And so this is the part of the government looking to find bad things.
It shows it find an instance where CIBC didn't for sub-source translation report even as it knew the client had been arrested and charged with the crime of offenses were
Arrested and charged.
while
They saw cake.
while the agency the review also found over the 1,000 incidents out of the simple of the 20,000 where information related to the money transfer was
Incomplete. So, um, my daughter has cake, so anyways, being a bit loud. Anyway, so yeah, basically, they found that CIBC didn't send all the information, number one, so that's not good. Even though CIBC knew that the person in the bank was charged as a criminal. So this is a criminal that is still allowed to send money. And if it's a criminal, what are they sending money for? Are they sending money to bad people? Probably, right? They're criminals. And even with the sample of 20,000 people, they found incomplete statements where like they didn't have all the information. So CIBC did a really poor job of identifying everything.
CIBC spokesman Tom Wallace said the administrative methods are reluctant to the relatively small number of the transaction and that the bank will contribute to the interface investigate and to part the deter and detected by national
So yeah, the CIBC basically is saying that we're very sorry. This is an administrative problem. We weren't able to organize things properly with the administrators. It's not the workers or anything. It's the administrators, and we really want to help. We'll still try our best to deter, meaning to stop or to find, to detect, right? Detect crimes, investigate. We'll be trying to find stuff. We just made a mistake. Sorry, basically. Oh, that's it. Um, that
Sure.
was a bit of a short one. Is this a problem in China with sending money? Like, how much money are you allowed to send to Canada and stuff? Like, what's a large amount that you're allowed to send
Every
overseas?
year, one people maybe send to Canada. I think 40,000 dollars. One people.
Really? Okay, I can send more to Vietnam.
Or you can send more to Vietnam.
I can do 72,000 a year,
Oh,
so almost double
70,000 a year.
per year.
Uh,
Now it's 36,000 per 6 months. That's how it works for me. It's per 6 months, not per year. So if you double it, that's 72.
pay tax.
Okay.
No, pay the money to come.
No tax. That's the amount you're allowed to send without tax. If you want to send more, you can send more, but you have to pay taxes if you send like 100,000, 200,000. If you want to do that. But without taxes, they with 72,000 a year, they assume in Vietnam that it's like a family member sending money back from Canada or something like that, saying that it's like already been taxed in Canada, so we can't tax it again, right? So yeah, this is the tax-free amount. If again, if like for example, if I was trying to open a business in Vietnam and I needed to send like 100,000 or 200,000 or whatever, technically I could wait 3 years and slowly send the money, or I can send it all at once. But I think, I forget how much it is. How much tax for sending a lot of money to Vietnam? 10%. Whew. 10%. So, for example, if I had to send 200,000, now remember, 72 is tax-free. So that would be 200,000 would be 128,000 taxes, which would equal I would have to pay 10% on that. So I would have to pay 12,800 dollars taxes. Like, that would not be good. So yeah, slowly is better. Yeah.
The Canadian, they choose they go to bank, switch the dollars, every year. How much money?
I don't know for American dollars.
Or you can switch a lot.
Like, how much money can you switch from CAD to USD? So, the government does not restrict the movement of funds into or out of the country and imposes no restriction on buying or selling currency. Okay, so there's no restriction with Canada, but is there a restriction with America? How much USD can I take out of USA? With one transfer, that's all that matters for Canada is $10,000 one transfer, which is per month. So per year, that's 120,000 per year, because you're allowed 10,000 a month to take out of the country. So it's per month though. So for example, if you forget to take out for a month, it's not 120 per year, right? So it's per month. So if you remember, you can get 120 out, but it's 10,000 per month.
Oh, 10% per month.
Yeah.
Dollars, Canadian dollars.
US dollars. US dollars. So that would be, what's the conversion right now? I don't know. CAD to USD. So $10,000. So that would be 13,575. 13,575.
Oh, lot.
So a fair amount. But again, it's per month. That's kind of the issue, meaning if you forget, all of a sudden you can't send 120, right? So like if you forget 1 month, now it's 111. You forget 2 months, now it's only 100. You forget 6 months to send money, you only can send 60 now because you have to do it every month. So it can be a bit confusing. That's why Vietnam's a bit easier, because it's every 6 months. So you got 6 months to send all of 36,000. After 6 months, it catches over, and then you can send out all again. And so it's a little bit easier with Vietnam because you only have to remember twice. But yeah, Canada to America, you have to remember 12 times. Yeah. But anyways. So now let's do another one. Remember how we talked about how Trudeau is probably becoming less and less popular, and that Trudeau will probably be gone next election? And the guy that might beat him is Poilievre. However, it sounds like the Liberals and the NDP, the two parties, are coming together to attack Poilievre. So, yeah, let's find out what's going on. They're attacking this guy, Poilievre.
Yeah, this maybe that's the
Yeah,
Canada.
but we'll see, because if the other two parties are fighting him, they might make him look bad and make people not want to pick him, right? So we'll see. But go ahead. Let's read it.
Okay, the libraries,
So Trudeau.
libraries and the NDP are the criticizing conservative leader Pavel Poliver for being absent from the House of the Commons as his party works daily government legislation.
So basically, the Conservative Party has seen that the country has been going down a lot in the last few years, and the Conservative Party is saying like, "Hey, we don't want to pass your laws anymore. Your laws are horrible. Look at what's happening to the country. The country is suffering right now because your laws are too restrictive or too punishing for people." And so the liberals and NDPs think their laws are good, obviously, because they're like, "Oh, it's my law. It's a good thing." But the conservatives are like, "No, it's bad, and I don't want to help you," right?
Uh,
Paul Vier.
Earlier said the Wednesday his marks will purge thousands of the amendments to regulation to keep Parliament sitting over the Christmas life in the Labour government doesn't scrap parties of the carbon tax.
So, for example, right now, Canada's like Canadians are suffering, right? There's a high inflation and stuff like that, right? And one of the things that makes it very expensive for people is the carbon tax. I know it says carbon tax, but carbon tax just means a tax on electricity because you use carbon, whether it's oil or gas or coal, to make electricity. So that's the problem. It's a tax on gas for cars and stuff. And because we use cars and farm equipment to use gas, right, to farm and to deliver food and blah, 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 that's also a tax on everything. So the Conservative Party is saying that the carbon tax is hurting the poorest people of Canada. We need to get rid of this right now. Maybe the carbon tax could be a good thing in the future, but right now, like people are suffering, it's more important that we help them than save the planet or whatever. Yeah.
Uh, you will have no register until the tax to garner flavor said in message to the me Mr. Justin Trudeau and the Liberal Marks.
Liberal MPs. MPs just means like minister position, like they're people who are in the government. That's just what we say. We see MPs. So basically, Paul Vieira is saying, we're not going to help you. We're going to make this difficult for you until this tax is gone. If this tax is gone, we'll be friends again. But until then, F off, go away. We don't want to help you. And so, yeah, Paul Vieira is saying that we're going to keep you sitting all Christmas. We're not going to help you all Christmas if you don't help us with this tax. And if Canada gets rid of the tax carbon, this could help households gain money because, again, we don't have to pay so much for heating because we use gas to heat our houses. We don't have to pay as much money for food or gas for our cars, et cetera, et cetera. So this would help a lot of people. The
The
Tories.
Tories are the fiscal fixing delays by the party 135 voters in the House. Most of them on the government is Martes. The party said this will register in land the clock, one thing that likely will last until Friday evening and still the library urgent.
agenda. Yeah. So basically, they're saying that we're going to put 135 policies up. You're probably going to vote them down because you're the leader right now and you can do that. That's fine. But you have to vote on them every single day. 135, that's going to take you a long time to do. And so if you don't do it, you have to, by the way, because you're the government, right? We have to vote on things. And so if you don't get rid of this taxes, we have 135 things you're going to vote for, basically wasting all the time. And again, the reason he's doing this is because he believes that the Liberals, Trudeau, or the NDP are doing a horrible job with the country. And it's better that they don't vote for anything useful than to vote for something of theirs. Because if they vote for conservative things and just say no, at least they're not voting for yes on something bad. That's what he thinks, at least.
Player hit a feature Asia in the Quebec on the Thursday evening before spending time with members of the Montreal
Yeah. Sorry. Jewish.
Jewish community at the
Synagogue.
synagogue that was recently hit by the Montreal
Molotov.
Kodas are spoken to CBC News on
Molotov cocktail is an alcohol bottle on fire, and you throw it in, and it explodes. It's not good. So basically, a Jewish area was like fire thrown at it. Not good. And so Poilievre is trying to help the Jewish community that's being attacked right now in Quebec, where the Liberals are not. The Liberals are saying that the Jewish people are very bad right now. I don't know why. It's a very weird thing because traditionally the Conservative Party doesn't like the Jewish community that much, and normally they wouldn't care. And the Liberal Party would normally care because they normally want to help all the small groups of people. But for whatever reason, this group they don't like, and so it's very strange. But yeah, he's helping them, which is a good thing. Yeah.
that didn't stop Marx from the talking note of his absence from the house on Tuesday evening. Some began chanting, "Where is the
Pierre.
at the Conservative benches."
Yep. So basically, in the House of Commons or the government building, they're like, "Where is Pierre? Where is Pierre? Like your leader has left you. Your leader is horrible." Like they're basically yelling that the leader is horrible. However, the Conservatives
respond with the chants of "Where is the tutor?"
Where's Trudeau?
No. Thomas said that the tutor was also the absent airline. I think,
Early.
early.